Supreme Court nominee Sonia Sotomayor was at the White House today, and she certainly looked awed by the situation that she's now found herself in to be nominated to the highest court in the land. And that comes from her incredibly humble beginnings. That's why she is so surprised, she says. She says she's an ordinary person, and these are certainly extraordinary circumstances she's found herself in. And in many ways, President Obama says he chose her for that quality of being able to touch the ordinary person and understand their life. She herself grew up in a housing project in the Bronx in New York City. We went out there today and spent a little time and spoke with several of the people there who were inspired that she had made it out of the projects, who were stunned to hear that someone who lived there was now being considered for the Supreme Court. I think one of the most interesting groups of people I spoke with today were several teenage girls. They were late teens, 18, 19. One was going to college, another one was hoping to in the future, another one hadn't graduated from high school and she had a baby. And all three of them were so enlivened and excited and animated by what Sonia Sotomayor had done and how they felt very clearly that if she could do it, they could too. That this was a way that they could see of making it out of their situation. They said, you know, look, what happens here in the projects is a lot of drinking and drugging and people die, and there's a way out of that, and we can see that through her. One girl in particular was planning to go to law school, and so this was a very clear and direct inspiration and role model for her. So that was exciting to see. Just a little bit more on her background. Sonia Sotomayor has an older brother who's a doctor, and her mother worked very hard as a single mother to put the two kids through school. They both went to private schools. Sonia Sotomayor went to a private school in the Bronx and then got a scholarship to go to Princeton and then Yale Law. Her father passed away when she was quite young, when she was 9 years old. He was a welder and had a third-grade education, couldn't speak any English, and she certainly paid her family tribute today. As for what comes next, there's maybe a little bit of a hint in her past. In her Princeton yearbook, she had a quotation that says, I am not the champion of lost causes, I'm a champion of causes not yet won. So we'll wait and see what happens with her if she's nominated.